Thank you for stopping in. Today's transmission is the January 2022 energy report, the overall energy report. Before I read the transmission, I wanted to kind of give you a lead in. What I want to say is there is not a clear-cut energy between weeks, between the weeks from week to week. Basically, one seems to mesh into another in a sort of building up of multiple energies, not a very it's not going to be a very restful month, mostly chaotic, more so than the previous months. And there is a contradiction happening too. It's both dark and light. There is chaos and uncertainty, and there is polarization of non-liquid and liquid supporting individualism, grouping together from a grassroots energy, plus an emergence of new alternatives to the establishment corrupted sectors. This is the transmission I received, and it's the January 22 overall energy report. Restrictions and mandates intensify. Religions are pulled into the fray as either not supporting people's rights or fully resisting mandates. A polarization of values emerges and begins to stabilize emotions and knee-jerk reactions by those who resist, by those who have resisted the liquid and find who gives real support to their individual values. This group is becoming more stable on a more solid footing. The polarization includes those with liquid who have knowledge. Those with liquid begin to see what has been hidden from them in regards to the devastating effects, causing an upheaval of panic and more devastation on their personal level. A portion of these have become informed of the liquid effects and start joining with those without liquid to pressure against the power elite controls for humanity's good, for the good of humanity, helps break down controls. A slow, strong awareness emergence of alternative service sector organizing. Individual private groups are creating viable, realistic alternatives to all corporate establishment sectors, such as banking, publishing, legal, and so on. A focus begins on reduction of large governments, repeal of the IRS, for instance, structured flat tax. I don't know where that came from. Bringing power back to localized governance. Amongst the chaos, an emergence of individualism and strength becomes more apparent. Trust in establishment plummets, and early stages of sovereignty focus is on the rise. Shrouded behind the good use of transhumanism to create body parts for those who have lost these in wars, injury, and various other reasons, is an emergence of chipping the human body for simplicity as a normal way of being. Convincing begins. The approach is to make your life easier, away from the chip making it easy, away from the chip making it easier for power elite to track. We give you a framework to begin thinking about. You are people, you are human. You are encouraged to maintain or regain your sovereignty. Take your individual powers back. You have the support of the white hats, benevolent galactic forces, and your fellows of humanity. You are loved. So that is the overall January energy report. And then now I'm going to do a week-to-week report. They were able to kind of break it down by week to week. So stay tuned because I'm coming back with that one next.